What are you doing up here? 6 feet at all times. You both know the rules. Will, get back to your room.
I met a young woman who would become a dear friend of mine, and her name is Claire Wineland. And Claire and I one day were talking about love and life and dating. And at one point I asked her if she had ever dated somebody with her own illness, which was cystic fibrosis. And she looked at me like I was crazy. And I later found out that cystic fibrosis patients can't be anywhere near each other. They actually keep them isolated. And she told me that she really doesn't even have any friends with CF because it's also so heartbreaking for them because they have to watch so many of their friends die.
Is that how I should enter the scene?
Ladies and gentlemen, Haley Lu Richardson. Yeah, can you enter the scene with dancing?
I play Stella, and she is in the movie a lot. She is this 17-year-old girl that is doing the very best she can in every aspect of her life. Like, there's so much pressure on her. I feel bad for Stella, not even because of her illness, but because of the pressure she puts on herself to be alive for the people in her life that love her and need her.
He's a character that's in no small way resigned himself to the nature of his life. He's sort of thrown his care away in many forms, and when he arrives to the hospital, he's looking for interaction on his terms without really caring about how it affects other people. I think when you first meet Will, he's selfishly resigned to the nature of his condition.
He is Stella's best friend and has been in her life since they were children, and have gone through the most difficult stages in their lives together, and in comes this hunk in post-perspective, as well as Stella's, that really changes the whole dynamic of the hospital, of the friendship of the story.
When I was a kid, I'd come in here and just stare, wondering what it would be like to be able to hold my breath as long as they do and swim.
The whole story, simply put, with CF out of the picture, is two people who are very, very opposite but share such common ground, and how, without even knowing it and even being opposed to it at the beginning of the story, they need what the other person's strength is.
He's not the kind of out of breath I imagined for this.
Don't be a baby, you're almost there.
Throughout the movie, a little bit of Will rubs off on Stella, and a little bit of Stella rubs off on Will, and that's what love is, and that's what their connection is.